here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. Here comes the sun, woman.
Hello friends, this is the Sun Woman. Thank you so much for joining me for your New Moon SunCasts. The new moon this month is in the sign of Libra, and as many of you know, this was a black moon, which means that it's the second new moon in 1 month. And contrary to any of the negativity that you may have seen online, the black moon is actually a super positive lunation. New moons are the seeds for new beginnings, and at that period of time where the new moon is, it's a time to start something new that will grow and expand over the month cycle as the moon grows. This particular new moon, this black moon, is very much even more fortunate and lucky and good for all of us because it is conjunct Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, in the sign of Libra. So anytime you have a new moon that is conjunct Jupiter, it's an extremely fortunate time for all of us in general. What you want to do during this time is plant your seeds because you have an extra powerful boost of energy from that big planet Jupiter that brings expansion in our lives, spiritual awakening into our lives, dealings with people from other parts of the world, global interests, and it is in the sign of Libra, which is the sign of relationships. So relationships are going to be a super strong focus this month, and growing relationships, good luck and fortune through those connections, and really looking toward the future, actually being able to catch a glimpse of the future where your relationships are concerned. So the themes of justice, fairness, balance, equilibrium, and interconnection, connecting on a very deep, powerful, and spiritual level with another person or with other people in your life, is a very strong focus this month. So let's go ahead and take a look at the general readings for each of the 12 signs. Again, these are general messages. If you'd like a more in-depth and very specific individual reading for yourself, please contact me at my website, and I'd be happy and proud to be able to do a private personal reading for you. I have a number of options there that you can choose from. So thank you all again for tuning in. My current subscribers, I welcome you back. Thank you so much for being faithful to the channel. And my new subscribers, welcome to you. Thank you for tuning in, becoming a part of this Sun Woman community. Let's go on to the individual 12 signs. Hello, my Pisces. This new moon in Libra conjunct Jupiter is going to be highlighting your 8th house, and your 8th house is the house of transformation. Some very deep, powerful spiritual things happen in your 8th house. It's also the house of sex. So some of my Pisces may be having some deeply transformative experiences this month, and setting the stage for this year with that Jupiter in your 8th house. Some of you may be connecting with another person on a very powerful, emotional, spiritual, and even karmic level. Okay, that's the emotional realm. That's the physical side of it, the physical manifestation of this connection. So you're planting seeds. Some of you may choose to take a relationship to the next level of intimacy. Intimacy is a big theme for you this month. So again, if you are ready and have that special person that is in your life, and you've been waiting for the timing to be right, and you both are ready, this could be that turning point of intimacy for you and someone in your life. Now, the 8th house also rules our shared resources with others, and it can rule monies that we receive from other people, either intimate partners or even places like banks. Loans are in the 8th house. scholarships, you know, funding from other sources, mortgages, you know, banking, the stock market. So this also, 8th house rules inheritances. So you may be, now this does not necessarily mean that someone is going to pass. What it can mean is that someone is going to give you or share monies with you that they want you to have as part of their gifting to you, okay? Insurance payouts as well fall in the 8th house. With Jupiter there, it could be a significant amount of money. It could be a significant gift or, you know, bequeathment, if that is a word, that you are receiving from a relative, a loved one, someone in your life. So again, a lot of deep stuff going on in the 8th house. Many of you may be having some strong psychic experiences. You may find that your powers of intuition, you know, empathic experiences where you are sensing, seeing visions, hearing things, hearing messages, having very powerful dreams that are giving you messages. You know, you may be you know, experiencing powerful connections and also connections to loved ones who have passed on. You may be receiving messages from them. So keep your heart open, your ears open, your eyes open, and that third eye open for potential messages from people who love you, who have passed on and have things to share with you from another realm, okay? So let's go ahead and find out what the message is here for you, Gemini. What are the, I'm sorry, not Gemini, we're talking about Pisces, my dear Pisces. What are the messages for you, Pisces? I did the Gemini reading right before you. But this message is for Pisces with this new moon in Libra in your 8th house, that powerful 8th house. What is the message for Pisces? What is the message for my intuitive Pisces? I'm just getting, I'm feeling just a very deeply emotional month for you. Something could happen that could really take your breath away this month, Pisces. Something that you thought was deep and connected could get even deeper, okay? The 3 of Swords in the past. The 2 of Cups, bang, there it is, okay? 2 of Cups covering you at this moment. So we're talking about soulmate connections, love connections. Judgment card is coming up in the near future. The Magician crowning. The 7 of Wands in the area ruling other people. The Queen of Cups in your hopes and fears area. And the 4 of Cups in the outcome, okay? And let me just move the cards over here so we can see everything. I just love the art. This Art of Life deck has all of the some great paintings. Okay, and I'm going to pull an oracle card from the Tao Oracle deck to just give us a message of what is at the base of this reading. What is the base message here from Spirit for you? What is the base message here at the base of the reading? What is the message that Spirit wants you to have, my Pisces? Okay, this popped right out. So this is the Marrying Maiden. Okay, the Marrying Maiden. It's a very interesting card. Okay, so the message from the Tao Oracle, this Marrying Maiden card, it's an interesting card because it often talks about being involved in some type of compromising situation. So some of my Pisces may be in a situation where you are involved with someone, involved with a partner who either is not free, who has ties elsewhere, or you yourself may be the person who is not free. May be married, in a long-term relationship. It could be one of you or both of you, okay? There is a need to be very careful here, because it's interesting that there are so many good cards here, but there is a sense of tension. There is some tension here. And I feel that you are being asked in some way to make a decision and to make a choice, my Pisces, okay? Judgment is coming up here in the near future, and judgment talks about making a choice, an awakening where you have to make a judgment call. You have to decide on something. It is in your hands to make a choice in this situation. And whatever that choice is that you make, it is going to transform your life. It's going to change your life. There's going to be an awakening. And again, you know, we're talking about deep and powerful life-changing choices and situations here with Jupiter and that new moon in your 8th house. Now, what are you coming out of? Well, we have the 3 of Swords here in the past. So there is something that you are very deeply emotionally connected to that is could be a source of heartache for you, some sadness. Either you have recently separated from someone, or there could be a third-party situation here, like I mentioned with the marrying maiden. It could be a love triangle situation. And I feel that whatever it is, whether it is a separation from someone, a breakup, a divorce, or even just an emotional separation from someone who you loved or who you used to love, or if it is a third-party relationship, you know, it is something that you are still grappling with, and that you have been grappling with, and that you are still holding on as you're coming on into this month. Now, Jupiter and the new moon are asking for transformation in your life on a very deep level. So there may be a need for you to come to the point where you must release something or someone in your life in order to release yourself from a compromising situation. Now, somewhere in this equation, either you or someone that you're involved in is subordinate, okay? Meaning there is some kind of unequal footing that either you are on or someone that you are involved with is on. If you are the person that is married or in a long-term relationship and you're involved with someone else, then you must realize that the person that you're involved with outside the relationship is really in a subordinate position to you and to your relationship and to your partnership. And that is not necessarily a healthy situation to be in. It is a situation that can make someone feel lower self-esteem, or feel manipulated by the situation. You know, even if you are very much in love with this person and you are separated in an emotional way from your long-term partner, there still is not equal footing there. The person that you're involved with is not an equal partner to you because you are attached elsewhere. So there's not a healthy, it is an unhealthy situation. Likewise, if it is you, you may be the one who is subordinate to your partner's relationship. And so because of that, it might be causing you this feeling of being manipulated or having to subordinate your feelings, your emotions, your wants, and your needs to someone else who is not able to give you everything that you need or give you the equal partnership that you require. There definitely is the potential. It's a strong focus on a sexual relationship here. It's a strong focus on succumbing to seduction, succumbing to that physical gratification, that physical, you know, the physical side of life. Someone is definitely chained. It may be you, it may be the other person, it may be both of you. But The message for the marrying maiden, though, here is that if the relationship is based on love, if the relationship is truly based on a relationship that is not only a physical relationship, but there is a spiritual connection, there is an emotional connection, and there is more to the relationship than just a side situation, then there is the potential that this relationship can be transformed into something balanced and fair and just for all parties. But there's a need for scrutiny, there's a need for analysis to really get to the bottom of what kind of relationship this truly is, okay? Now, I do feel that your involvement here is one where you are in some way detaching or releasing yourself from a past relationship, and that what is over you right now is the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups indicates a love affair, a love relationship, an equal partnership, a harmonious relationship where there are shared interests. It definitely indicates a strong emotional connection to something, and a relationship that has the potential to go the long term. So you may be transitioning out of one relationship into another at this point, okay? What is coming up in the near future is definitely the Judgment card that is saying that at some point here you are going to have to make a decision. You are going to have to make a choice. There is going to be an awakening. There is going to be someone is going to have to make that decision. It could be a hard decision, but a judgment must come down, and it is going to come down, okay? You just want to make sure that you are the one that's making the judgment call here, and that someone else is not the one that's doing that. It may be a situation where you are waiting for someone to make a choice, but you really have to decide what is good for you, what is right for you, how much you can deal with, how much you can take in this situation, and you must think about being fair to whoever you are involved with, your current partner, your future partner, or whoever it is that you are connected to if this is a triangle situation. The Magician is at the top of the reading here, and it is your advice card. And so the Magician says that you have the power in your hand to make the right choice. You are the mastermind here. You are the one that has the power of what happens in this situation. It's within your hands. You have all the tools that you need, okay? You have the sword to make a swift decision, analytical decision. You have the cup to do it with empathy and to make sure that love is imbued in the situation. You have the pentacles, which allows you the ability to be grounded and to look toward the future, a stable future. And you have the Wand, which talks about passion being involved here, and swift decisions and new beginnings. So all of these gifts are at your disposal, Pisces, to transform your life and your love relationship and this powerful connection that you have with someone into what you want it to be. Now, the Seven of Wands is here, so there is going to be some conflict. There is going to be conflict with someone in your life, someone external to you. It could be one partner, it could be both, it could be you jockeying for power, it could be someone else. It could be a test of wills. It could be power struggles, some conflict, where you are going to have to hold your own against someone else here. It's your will against someone else. So there may be a need for you to put your foot down and make a decision and say, listen, this is what I'm going to do in my life. This is what I want. This is what I need. And if I'm not getting it here, I need to make that choice in my life. There is someone that you're hoping to be with, represented by this Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is a loving influence. It could be male or female. The Queen of Cups is often a water sign energy that could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. You know, it is someone with whom you are emotionally connected. It could be a maternal figure in your life. It could also be someone that you are separating from, or that you are contemplating, and that you have this combative situation going on. Because at the end of the reading here, we have the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is a cup that represents disillusionment, a disappointment, perhaps, in love. No longer being emotionally connected to someone, and it is attached to this Queen of Cups. So you may find at the end of this month, by the end of this month, that you are tired of fighting. You're tired of the combat. You're tired of the conflict. You're tired of the power struggles and trying to impose your will and someone imposing their will on you. And you may decide that you are willing to walk away from something for another blessing that is being presented to you from the heavens, okay? The Four of Cups also represents boredom. It represents you know, not being emotionally involved in a situation any longer. You know, don't be so caught up in what you are no longer involved in that you are missing what is on offer to you. The Two of Cups is on you, so there definitely is someone in your life that is trying to create a strong partnership with you, trying to connect with you, but you need to get all these things. There's a lot of cleanup that needs to be done here, Pisces. That's what it looks like. And it's all on you to make those choices, to make those decisions, and to clean things up so that you are on an equal footing, the person that you love is on an equal footing, and that there is a fair and balanced, equitable situation going on here where one person doesn't feel like they're getting the short end of the stick. You are definitely going to be needing to make some choices this month, Pisces, and I feel that it is within your hands to make the right choices for all, using all of the faculties that you have. And by the end of the month, you know, the message on the Four of Cups says, when the music changes, so should the dance. So your life has changed in some way. Your relationships have changed in some way. They are no longer what they used to be. And if that is the case, you have to scrutinize and decide where you know, who your dance partner is going to be. Are you going to stay where you are, or are you going to change the dance or change partners here? Again, make sure that whatever it is, you're being fair to everyone, and that everyone is aware of what's going on here, because you don't want to be accused of manipulation, and you also don't want to be a manipulator in this situation. Definitely a month of choices. Now, be aware that on October 16th, there is a full moon. This full moon could be quite emotional. There could be some conflict at that time. There could be some power struggles at that time. It is in the sign of Aries. And Pluto is going to be conjunct. It is going to be aspecting this full moon. So it could be a very emotional time. Pluto is also the planet that rules deep and powerful transformations. So something in your life may come to a close, Pisces, so that it can be released and something new can begin. It may not happen without some emotion, some shakeups in your life, perhaps. But whatever it is, know that as long as you align yourself with the right action and you do things with integrity, you will come out of this with balance and with fairness in your life, and fairness towards others in your life. Okay? All right, so this is your message for the month of October. Thank you so much for tuning in, my Pisces. I hope that this reading has been helpful to you, resonated for you. Thank you again for liking and sharing my videos, and for subscribing to my channel. Thank you again. I wish you all good things, love, peace, and joy, and I bid you namaste.